right, guys, we're back. Out the Top is coming to you live from Monticello, Kentucky. We've got a very special bonus episode coming today. We are at the Monticello Market. We've got all kinds of UTVs here. We've got Timmy Cameron's old Tyrant buggy that's now owned by Jason Phelps. We got Wyatt Wilson, Dan Carter, all kinds of people here. But first of all, we've got somebody here from the market. We're going to talk a little bit about that. If you want to introduce yourself, tell everybody just kind of what the market is, what they can expect if they come out, if they want to come out. Because this is going out to all the rock racing family, all the YouTubers and all that stuff. Just, I don't know, what have you got? Just tell us something. Okay. What's going on here?
I'm Susanna Powell, and I'm the Vice President of the Chamber of Commerce in Monticello. And the market is just a vendor market with a special event each month.
Yeah, so you guys do like a Jeep show,
yes.
UTV show, you do motorcycles.
Right.
Something different every month.
Yes, next month will be a truck and car show.
Okay.
For anybody that wants to show up. And then we do a farm or agriculture showcase in August.
That's cool.
September we do Jeeps, and October is our season finale, and we do motorcycles.
Right on.
Yeah.
So, guys, this is a cool thing. We done this last year, and we had a really good turnout. Really pleased. We don't get to do much with the city. We're always gone to the races, doing hill climbs and things like that. So we don't get to do much here in our own community. So this is the one time a year we get to come in. We're happy to come and do this. We'll try and make this an every June event for us.
We'd love that.
So guys, yeah, if you're ever in the area, first Saturday of the month, right?
First Saturday of every month from April through October.
Right on. So Monticello Market, come see us. All right, coming in, we got last year's Best of Show winner, JB Hickey. Put him on, make sure you can hear us. All right. You won about every award you could win at this show last year. Tell us a little bit about your razor.
It's a 2021 four-seat Turbo S. It's got all aftermarket suspension, Super ATV high clearance arms, radius rods, tie rods, everything. It's on 4-inch portals, 35-inch XT 400s, custom cage doors, kickers, rock lights. I mean, pretty much if you can put it on there, it's on there.
Right. Yeah. What? So I get a lot of people that. So we have a hard time selling portals here locally. Now you've got. How do they actually do in this area?
I really like them. The main thing about portals is the ground clearance. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, when you're not having to worry about the bottoming out on rocks and having to beat on it and turning sideways on rocks because you're bottoming out, spinning everywhere, it's just a great thing to add to it for the ground clearance. You can just walk right up stuff normally you'd have to be in full drive beating on it to get up.
We've threatened a couple of times at some of these races that they have some like concrete crawls and stuff. Yeah. We've threatened to put portals on the race buggy.
Yeah. Right. And I think you're right, because it does offer a lot more ground clearance, and then when you have the more ground clearance, you're not putting as much stress on the entirety of the machine to climb an obstacle or go around the obstacle or through the obstacle.
Yeah, and compared to a lift kit, like with a lift kit, you put your axles in that bind and the strain and everything. For portals, it keeps everything flat.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of just straight up lift kits. I like either a gear lift like that. The lift kits just ride like. Well, I'm not going to say this out in public. They ride bad.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's a good-looking razor.
It is. It's one of my favorites. I'll go ahead and we're not announcing awards yet, but you can assume that you did fairly well today. So we'll get to that here in a little bit. But yeah, man, love your razor. It's one of my favorites here in town. Glad you do business with us at Rock Life. It means a lot to have local support from local customers. Without you guys, we couldn't do it.
Yep.
Thank you. All right, now we got Jason Phelps is going to join us. Jason, if you guys don't know him, he is the owner of the Tyrant buggy, the two-seat Razor chassis used to belong to Timmy Cameron, and now you've added a new one.
That's right.
To your all's arsenal. Somehow or another, you have got the 800 buggy that is LeCroy famous.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yep.
How's the kid like that?
Since we got it, he doesn't want to drive his 200 anymore.
Well, I would imagine
stays
not.
Parked.
I would imagine not.
Yeah, he's pretty much done with it for now. So But that one's got power steering, 4-wheel drive. I mean, he can.
Now, I looked at it. Is it hydraulic or not?
No.
Okay, I didn't know. I know the Dismiss buggy was one of the first
Yeah.
hydraulic buggies around that they
This
built.
one's just EPS.
EPS.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a pretty good upgrade from the 200.
Oh yeah.
But that is probably one of the toughest 800s around.
It really is, man. It's built like a tank. I mean, he can trail ride. He can go anywhere we go when we're out now. And I mean, he rides. I mean, he has to ride by himself because we can't get in it.
Right.
So that thing actually won a National Rock Racing Association event with Cash several years ago. Was it Stoney?
I think it was Stoney. I think all Cash had to do was climb the hills.
Yeah, nobody else finished the daggone hills, and Cash, I think he turned it over 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
but
he rolled
still,
it.
yeah.
He was 7 or 8, I think. When that
7
happened.
years old
Yeah.
and winning National Rock Racing Association events
Yep.
in that buggy. So that's tough.
It's got some good history.
It has got some really good history. I can't believe they got it away from Cruz. So I don't think he didn't drive it as much. I don't think as Cash did.
No,
Right.
and he can't fit in it anymore.
Oh, can he
now
not?
Either, so no,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
that's-
Right
no,
on.
no,
Those
he really
seats-
can't get in it either. So
Yeah, those seats have got to be special made because those things are
They're
tiny,
the
tiny.
tiniest little things, aren't they? Yeah, yeah.
So when are we going to see? You were our first guest on Outstop back in probably February. Since then, you were hoping to have gotten to race the deal. We've not seen you at any races.
Nope.
When are we going to see you?
Well, after I did the interview with you, that was after the fire, and then we had a pulley break. That was back ordered from Whipple. That actually ended up taking.
Bear with us here, folks.
That ended up taking like 6 or 7 weeks to get that part in because it was back ordered. It was the input shaft that holds the pulley on, so they outsource that from Whipple. They don't make it in house, so they were just hurry up and wait. So got that back in, and of course that was after Wildcat was over, and then we weren't able to make the timing work out to go to any of the Alabama races or anything like that. So looks like probably Canvas, West Virginia is going to be the first one we're going to hit next month.
Oh, I'm ready.
And that's a brand new one for everybody. I
That's
guess.
brand new
that'll
for
be
all
cool.
of us.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see
Yeah.
that. So
I think that'd be a good place to break it out. Which you have been running the Razor buggy some. We've seen you at some of the events. We saw you guys at Chocolaco.
yeah, Nate took the Razor buggy down there, and of course he ran it at Windrock and ran it at Wildcat. So he's missed a couple, but I
Right.
think he's pretty much. He didn't do Arkansas because it was too far for us.
Right.
But yeah, he'll be at Outlaw Finals next weekend.
Okay.
Well, I talked to Nate one day, either this week or
Yeah, he said he was down last week.
yeah.
Or this week. one, I
He
can't
said he was
remember.
coming.
Yeah.
Where's
He
he
had
at?
to work today.
Oh.
He was coming. That's how it started this whole.
So I've got that from a lot of people. And me and Wyatt were talking earlier. Wyatt's around here somewhere. We were talking. We race so hard in the spring. We run so hard in the fall. This little stretch of summer that everybody's like, oh, we get a break. No,
Yeah.
there ain't no breaks. It's work while
Yeah.
you can so you can go race in the fall.
Right.
National Rock Race gets a break for 2 months.
Yeah,
But that's
Clyde-
when you got to fit everything else
Clyde's,
in.
I better watch what I say.
Clyde's
Clyde is
sightseeing. He's on
sightseeing
vacation.
on vacation again. I can't say nothing. Last year he come up and came to this event
Yeah.
and hung out and seen us and made a family vacation out of it. So that was pretty cool. So I'm glad he gets to do that. He don't get to get away much.
Yeah.
But that's the plan for the big buggy as far as that goes. We're going to plan on going to West Virginia.
Well, hopefully we'll see you there because I'm
Well,
gonna be
hopefully
there.
We'll get to be there. So
I'm gonna be there. We're gonna have the Rock Life trailer there. Dan's in a bounty hunt. Where are you sitting? Like, are you
I've-
third
I
or
have-
fourth?
Since last year, I've not even paid attention to the points. I've just relied on what people have told me where I'm sitting. I'm not going to stress over it like we did last year.
Shoot, we closed. Come on now, we gotta start getting.
Because last year, I'll be honest with you, it took the fun out of it.
Yeah,
we started points racing, and then it started. It just. I'm not a points racer. It becomes
Well,
stressful.
we started out the year with a 100-point lead,
Right.
and it was just instead of attack, it was protect
Right.
all year, and it snuck up and bit us there at the very end. But
Right.
I mean, what do you do when you start out the first 2 races and you've got a 100-point lead?
Right, and I've heard that from several racers. It's like, oh, they messed up and they won the first events, and it's like, the next event's like way in Arkansas, and they're like, well, I don't want to really go to Arkansas, but I've got the points lead. I've got to go to Arkansas. So, I like the points in that sense, that it does keep everybody competitive, and then the hunt for the podium there. But, it does put a lot of extra stress on the driver for having to protect his points or either try to chase points.
Yeah, it's a lot of people don't realize. They think we're just out playing, having fun. And it is fun, and we are playing, but we're all over the country. We're taking days and days off work, spending thousands of dollars in fuel to go, compete.
Right.
This is big time motorsports, and people don't realize it, but it is big time motorsports.
It is.
I mean, we're sitting here looking at Tyrant. That's a race car.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
very very nice. I mean, I see this. He's done a little bit of a facelift to it, so it's kind of cool to see it firsthand. Since you guys done the new wrap stuff,
Yeah,
it looks really good.
It's got a new look to it, so
I like it. Yep.
change it up.
I'd seen it for years, watched it race, been at races where it was at, but I'd never really got up and looked at it until this morning. And man, that TC done well. That's a work of art right there.
Yeah.
That and the little buggy as well.
Oh yeah. I was looking at it too. It's funny how creative he is versus some of the other fab guys. It's like Timmy builds them to race, to hill climb. Some of the other fab guys build them for aesthetics, just to purely look at. But both those are workhorses. They look pretty good.
Man, I could only dream. Listen, the Wade waffle. I was so I had it. We were going to win. I was like, yeah, they're going to run that, and they're going to call my number, and we're going racing.
There you go.
Pick it up.
And they didn't call my name. I was pretty heartbroken.
But I think the guy that did win that waffle is from close by.
Stanford, I think.
So
Close by.
hopefully we'll see that.
It's traded hands
Already?
a couple times
Already?
since the waffle.
Oh my goodness.
Where's it at now?
This is news.
I'm not sure. I don't want to call anybody's name, but I don't think the guy that won the waffle still has it. Yeah,
I could see that. I could see that.
It's traded hands.
I figured whoever won it would get blew up that night with messages.
Oh,
with offers.
dude.
I mean, just crazy.
I was getting offers before the drawing. Like, if you win Wade's buggy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. I figured it would just be
If you win Wade's buggy, I'll give you this much cash for it, and you never touch it.
Right. Well, I was gonna send the guy a message to tell him I'd give him his money back on his ticket.
Yeah.
But I figured he'd just leave me on red. I didn't want to stress him out with having to make that decision.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
I mean that's big money there. I would have given his money back.
I told somebody the other day. I said, I don't know what we would have actually ended up doing with it. We would have raced it at least once.
Right.
And then before we heard it, we probably would have sold it to somebody because I can't afford to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it would have been here today with bubble wrap. We'd have to take the bubble wrap off of it.
Like a chain link fence around it. Like, please do not touch.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right on. Where is Wyatt? Did they get going? They're gone. Well, we were going to have Wyatt on here, but I guess I forgot to tell him.
Well, he was preoccupied. He's got both his buggies here as well, so he's been over showing his stuff off, and I think somebody's actually interested in buying his big buggy.
Yeah, see, that's what happens. You come to Rock Life UTV show and bring something you want to sell, and we'll auction that baby off. We got to.
Somebody show up and buy it.
Somebody will show up and buy it.
We could broker a deal for just about anything.
So let's talk a little bit while I've got you all up here. Have you walked the show, Jason? Have you walked it?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
What is out of the whole show? What's your favorite so far?
Oh man, Tyrant. That made my day to pull up and see that beast sitting here on the curb, downtown Monticello, Kentucky. People are sleeping on the Monticello Market.
Listen, Monticello is the home or the adopted home of LV Shane, right? LV Shane, country music star. This buggy is more famous than LV Shane.
There you go.
Right here.
Unless he writes a country album called Tyrant.
Yeah, well,
that may boost his sales a little bit.
I'll call him and see what we can get done. What about you? What's so far? What's your favorite?
Man, that's tough. Whoever built that four-seater down there with the purple cage.
That's JB. That was the guy that was just on here.
Okay, I went over here whenever.
Yeah, he was just on before you. He
whoever did that job, that's That thing is bad.
It's nice.
No,
Yeah.
that's really good work.
And
It's
he
nice.
he rides it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Like,
even,
that's a trail
even
rig.
better.
Yeah, he
That's
rides it, but he
exactly-
takes care of it. He
Yeah.
cleans it.
That's
He's got a very unique decal. I was going to bring this up while you were over here. Look at her, she's laughing. There's a very unique decal on the side
Yeah, okay.
of his buggy, and since he's not here, I'm not going to throw him under the bus. I should have done it. I forgot while he was over here, but you'll have to go check that out and let him explain that to you.
Okay.
We'll post that on the social
I
channels.
can't
all
wait because
laughing about it,
she's
so-
blushing. He's laughing.
They're all laughing about
Her
it. So
face is
She's,
red.
she's turning around, won't even look over here
Yeah,
now. So
yeah.
we got to go check out, see what the sticker
Yeah,
says.
there's a sticker on
So,
there.
well,
It's
For
pretty
me,
good.
that's probably the best custom build.
It is. It's nice. We've
It's
got
bad.
everything here. This 800, we have an 800 Razor here, guys, and we'll get some video of that too. I think it's got an Ecotech in it.
Right.
This thing is very unique. We've got. Go ahead.
Looks like the prototype for the new turbo.
It looks like like somebody built a Pro R in their garage.
Right.
I mean, really.
It is like as close as you could get.
Yeah.
If you order a Pro R off Wish, this looks better than what you could expect. to
Oh,
show up.
absolutely. Yeah.
I get that,
No,
yeah.
it's really nice. I mean, he done well with what he had to
It's
work
cool.
with.
It's cool.
Um,
I'd like to pin that to the floor, just see what it would do.
So I know we're not technically giving away awards yet, but I'm going to go ahead and award myself. We didn't have many ATVs show up today. The old 250R that's been in the family since 1986.
It is sharp.
Well, we were the only ATV in the show, so at least I get to take home one trophy.
Uncontested.
Congratulations.
We got another podium, Dan.
There you go.
Hey, I will say that's the first thing I noticed when I rounded the corner this morning was that 250R.
So my dad bought that in 1986,
Yep.
brand new. He had it forever. Done some horse trading back and forth with his dad. It's never left. He sold it to an individual here in town and he can say what he wants. He was sick about selling it. Even though he'd sat in a barn for 20 years,
Yep.
he was sick about selling it. We had an opportunity to get it back, so we got it back, cleaned it up, got it running, put some new accessories on it, tires and wheels, the Nerf bars and stuff. But it's
Right.
all original other than
That's-
the obvious.
It is, and it still runs great. Like you would never think that thing spent 20 years in a barn.
Yeah.
No, and listen, we got it out the other day. It still had the tag from the show last year.
Yeah.
It was still clean from the show. We didn't have to do nothing.
That's my era, though. That 250R, blue hood, blue seat, that colorway is my favorite they ever did. They did
Yeah.
it different for 86, 87, 88.
No, that's definitely one of my favorites.
That's the best one they ever did right there. I
That's
love
right.
that.
All right, guys. We'll, I don't know. Don't have a whole lot for today. You ready for next week? We got Outlaw Finals coming up.
Right. So I do know we're sitting in third in Outlaw. I've been told that much. So we're going to Blue Holler next weekend. So you catch us there. We're going to be trying to see if we can't keep the baby on the podium.
I think we got it. There's 4 or 5 people in the top 5 or 6 that are real close.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So just go over to Blue Holler, give them hell, and bring us home a trophy. We're going to try and make it over there.
Yeah, just go win.
That's it.
Yeah, just go win and
all I gotta
erase
do.
all
Don't
doubt.
even have to worry about
Yeah,
it.
just go win. We'll be good.
Yeah.
Right on, guys. Thanks for joining us on Out the Top. This is a little bonus episode from downtown Monticello. We'll be back probably after Blue Holler. We'll do a recap from Blue Holler, and we'll get back on schedule and do some stuff because we got Blue Holler coming up. We got Visions to talk about, and then we head straight back into the National Rock Racing Association schedule in July. So you'll be hearing from us, guys. Thanks.